We had an attack on the foreign ministry where we have to assume that it stemmed from Russia, he told the German broadcaster ZDF. We can't just wish all that away. And I think it's not only reasonable but necessary to point out that we do not view those as constructive contributions. German government officials in February disclosed what they called an isolated cyber attack on the government computer network that was first discovered in December. The head of Germany's domestic intelligence agency last week said there was a high likelihood that Moscow was behind the attack. Moss, a social democrat who has adopted a tougher stance on Russia than his predecessors from the same party, told the other German public broadcaster, ARD, on Sunday that Moscow had been an increasingly difficult partner, but Berlin was committed to maintaining dialogue, particularly on the crisis in Syria. It is time, I think, to point out that we expect constructive contributions from the Russian side, including on the Syrian conflict. And also that they don't always simply protect Syrian President Bashar al-Assad, he said. Tensions running high. Russia has denied any efforts to influence Western elections, and scoffed at suggestions it was behind the cyber attack in Germany. It also denied involvement in a poison gas attack on a former Russian double agent and his daughter in Britain. German President Frank-Walter Steinmeier, another social democrat, who has served as foreign minister, on Sunday warned against demonising Russia and said Germany had a particular role to play in maintaining dialogue with Moscow, given its history. Moss on Saturday called for a new international effort to end the war in Syria, and said Germany would use its relationship with Moscow to ensure Russia played a constructive role. Whether we like it or not, the Syrian conflict cannot be resolved without Russia, he said on Sunday. Germany, which relies on Russia for about a third of the gas it uses, has long walked a careful line with Moscow, pushing for continued sanctions over Ukraine and eastern Ukraine while also maintaining dialogue and trade relations.